Hey guys, Thunderset here, bringing you a brand new dragon deck. First, I just want to talk a little about what DK'd and a lot of the community has been talking about recently, and that's Treacherous Trap Hole. And I agree with DK, and I agree with most people that it should be banned outright, because you just see it everywhere. It's in decks, even with tons of traps already, and it's just terrible for the game. I feel it should be banned. But anyway, back to the deck. Sorry for that little rant. This is a new dragon deck that revolves around the Fang of Critias, or however you say that. We also have one Claw of Hermos. These are all new cards. This gives us monsters like Red Eyes Black Sword Dragon, or Dragon Sword, and Tyrant Burst Dragon. It's a lot to unpack from this deck, so let's get started. First, something you've seen before, that's World Legacy Guard Dragon with Dark. He banishes normals from your hand or graveyard to special summon himself. He has tons of effects. He'll lower your enemy by 500, and he also has a search that we're not utilizing. So we have a bunch of normal dragons, and the strongest is Alexandrite with 2000 attack but only 100 defense. This guy's the opposite, 2000 defense, 100 attack. He's also a level 1 tuner, which will be important later. We have Luster Dragon, which is only 1900 attack but has a bigger D with 1600. 2 copies of Unexpected Die, 2 copies of Hatronade, like I said, 1 Hermos, 1 Critias, and 3 Tyrant Wings. So I'm doing 2 things I wouldn't normally ever do with a deck, with this deck. 1, I'm using Peak Performance, and 2, I'm using 21 cards. So usually I wouldn't do any of those. 1, the only way you can really use a spell or field card skill and have it be useful is getting more use than just the attack bonus out of it. You gotta use it, like, let's say you use it in a Triamid deck and you replace the Wasteland, let's say, and now it's a field card in your graveyard to be used as a resource. So we're kind of using it the same way. We're using our Peak Performance not only to buff our dragons, but as fuel for our Trident Dragon, because we don't really have resources to be fueling Trident Dragon's effect. So we use our Peak Performance, our Mountains field spell card we start with, for his effect. We'll get into that in a moment. So that's all the cards. What are we doing with this deck? Mostly it focuses around the Fang of Critias. Send 1 trap card from your hand to the field that's listed on a fusion monster, so that's going to be our Tyrant Wing Dragon. We're going to be summoning the Tyrant Burst Dragon. Must be special summoned by the Fang of Critias, no problem. Using Tyrant Wing, so we need this and this to summon this. What does this do? This card can attack all monsters your opponent controls. He's 2900, 2500. Once each, you can target 1 face-up monster you control, equip this card to that target. It gains 400 attack and defense, and also it can make 3 attacks during each battle phase. So that's the better version of his effect. That's the one we're going to be using most of the time. And we also have Claw of Hermos. We're only using 1 copy of this. How do we use this? We use it by throwing away 1 dragon, which we have plenty of, and we get to special summon the Red Eyes Black Dragon Sword. So what does this do? If this card is special summon, target 1 other card, 1 other face-up monster on the field, equip this card to it. It gains 1000 attack and 500 attack for each dragon type monster on the field and in the graveyard. So it gives it tons of attack, guys, pretty much. So as you can see, all these combos rely on 2 monsters because you're equipping to other monsters. So Treacherous Trap Hole just eats this deck alive, and it's everywhere right now. It's totally disgusting. But other than that, we also have different plays. We have Unexpected Die plays to make our Synchro monsters. We can use a Flameville Guard and a Guard Dragon to make a Trident Dragon and get his effect. He can destroy 1 of your own cards, and for each one he does, he gets to attack again. Pretty useful. You don't get him out too often though. Usually your Mardark's pretty strong. Other than that though, guys, this deck is so much fun. It always breaks my heart when I make really fun decks I like to play like this, and I just don't have the hours in the day to really play like crazy. So this deck will make more sense when you see it in action. Sorry for the poor explanation, but I hope you guys enjoy the replays. Thanks a lot. Okay, we're gonna start off with one of the more satisfying duels I've had in a long time. I was taking a little long between plays, and this guy was spamming like the taunts, the little chat emotes, and I always have mine on so I can see him. And I was spamming him back. It's a great duel, fantastic duel. Just go ahead and watch. So we already have a Hate True nade for his back row. I don't think we even use it. He's running Cyber Darks. So he uses cannon, that means he has his edge. He also has Neo's fusion, throws a bacon saber. He thinks he's just balling out of control right now with his prismatic cyber dark. Sets up his big monsters, but let's see where we go with this. So we have unexpected die. That's gonna bring out our Flameville Guard level 1 tuner. We have a level 4 monster in our hand. That's gonna bring out our Armades. Now here he was just taunting like crazy, guys. He's a really toxic player. So we get our Armades out. How do we do this? Now we're gonna hit Cretus, throw away our Tyrant Wings. That brings out our Tyrant Burst Dragon, 3100. That's good enough to swing over, right? No way, you guys are crazy. We're going onto the Armades, 2700. Now he's able to attack 3 times each battle phase. 3 times. So we hit the Neos once. We're gonna hit the Neos twice. Now we're gonna hit the Cyber Dark, all in the same battle phase, guys. 3 swings from an Armades. His back row is useless. We have a Hate True nade. What's he gonna do? Has to pass his turn. Swing into the Cyber Dark edge once. Swing into his life points once. Swing into his life points twice. Super crazy, guys. Didn't even need the Hate True nade. Fantastic. So the problem with a lot of the cards we're using, like the Fang and the Claw and all that stuff, they're just win more cards. You have to have a competent monster already on the field that you're ready to fight with. So usually when you already have that, you don't need the little attack bonuses you get from this combo. But anyway, here we start with a Fang, get rid of our Tyrant Burst, bring out the Tyrant Burst Dragon. He's going to summon a Mystic Piper with what grows in the graveyard. Gets a Neos Fusion from it, uses the Neos Fusion, throws a Zombow Wow in the graveyard with the search. Very weird deck. Now we have Claw of Hermos, banish a dragon, bring out the Black Dragon Sword, equip to our Tyrant Burst. He now does 5,000 damage, guys. Crazy. He uses Powerful Rebirth on his Mystic Piper. That's gonna let him tribute that for another draw. He gets Spore. When it's a 1, you get a draw again, so he drew a second card. Summons the Spore, that triggers the Dark Verger. He synchro summons into a level 3 Goyo Defender. I don't even know what he does. When this card is targeted for attack, you can make the card gain 1,000 attack for each Earth Warrior. Very random. He synchro summons that guy after using Spore from the graveyard into a Psychic Behemoth. Now he's getting somewhere. Psychic Behemoth is gonna suicide, take 2,700 damage, but banish my huge monster. We get hit with full force of a Neos. Now it's our turn. We set a Luster Dragon. Now he brings out the Zombow Wow, but little does he know we got that big D with the Luster Dragon. We're not the Alexandrite Dragon. He gets the Neos Fusion search from killing our Luster Dragon. End of the turn. Long little duel, so you know where we're gonna top deck. Heart of the cards. Top deck a Tyrant Wing. Get a follow-up. Now he has nothing he can do. He's got a poor little Zombow Wow all alone on the field. Takes the damage, guys. Okay, fighting a Jaden Yuki. Going first. He's Neospace, so he's that hand destruction dolphin cancer. But let me tell you a trick. Your enemy cannot destroy your hand if you don't have a hand, see? You gotta outthink them. So here we normal summon our Alexandrite, use our Claw of Hermos, throw away another dragon, put it on Alexandrite. Now we're huge. Go ahead and try to kill our hand. We don't care. We got a 4,200 monster out. That's gonna be way bigger than any monster he's gonna be able to get out, even with Neospace. so it's no problem. Here, he's gonna bring out his Dolphin, try to use his effect, but we don't have a monster. Now he Neos Fusions, brings out another Brave Neos, all in defense. He's gotta bow down, kneel to the dragon. We pull a tuner, but choose not to do anything with him. Destroy the Dolphin, he sets another face down. We're just a huge monster chilling. Now we get to use Armor Dark. That decreases their attacks by 500. We're still super beefy. Kill another Dolphin. We even swing at a Neos. So we're just in his face, guys. He has another Neos Fusion. Brings out another Brave Neos. So 2700. Can't even get over the 2800. He commits Senpuku, or whatever that suicide ritual is, for 4,000 damage, and very, very cool, guys. Okay, fighting a Crow Hogan, no idea what that could possibly be. We're going first. So this deck has a bunch of boss monsters it really throws out. It's just weak against back row. That's why I really ran 21 cards to get those Hatred Nades in there, because you just need them. They do so much for you. So here we have Unexpected Die. Gonna bring out a 4-star monster, gonna normal summon our tuner. So this is just a distraction. This is just throwing our mateys out there while we wait for a bigger follow-up play, let them worry about it and have to get over it. Here he summons a Beta Magnet Warrior, searches a Gamma, ends his turn. Remember, they have an effect where they contribute themselves and bring out another Magnet. He's slowing, he's getting an option each time. Eventually doesn't choose to do it. Here we're going to summon our Guard Dragon or Dark, banish 2 normal monsters from our graveyard, the ones we used to make the Armades. That's going to let us normal summon another tuner, and we make a level 10 Synchro monster in Trident Dragoon, and we destroy our mountain. We're going to swing with the Armades. That means his effect cannot be used, so just the one swing. Now Trident Dragon, thanks to destroying our field, gets to swing twice. So we swing once with our 3000, swing twice with our 3000. Great stuff, guys. So this deck is a ton of fun. It has a lot of monsters. Like I said though, it's just weak to Treacherous Trap Hole and weak to a lot of back row. So it's a little tough, but it's tons of fun. I wish I had more time just to really play it for fun. So definitely try it out if you have the cards, guys. It's great stuff, and thanks for watching.